Please make sure you've watched the previous lesson on energy toxins and muscle testing to make most out of this lesson. If for some reason this video has leaked to YouTube or some other social sharing site, please make sure you sign up for the full course on mentaltherapy.net to get the most out of this lecture and get a full course on energy psychology for free. In this lesson, we'll discuss in detail the concept of psychological reversal and how to treat it. This concept was discovered by Roger Callahans, the grandfather of energy psychology, in 1979, and he considers psychological reversal to be his most important discovery, and according to him, it's the primary reason why not only energetic treatments, but all treatments do not work when correctly applied. Also, Roger Callahans postulated that certain kinds of dyslexia could be caused by reversal, about which I'll talk more extensively in the future on my blog, mentaltherapy.net. According to him, psychological reversal can be physically measured using a voltmeter, and at both psychological reversal and the influence of energy toxins produce a negative reading in the voltmeter. This is based on the concept that the body has a polarized energy field, and that psychological reversal is a polarity reversal in this field. Additionally, this concept of psychological reversal corresponds to a fair amount of psychological phenomena. In psychological reversal, your conscious basically doesn't want you to change. This is a phenomena that's very popular in psychodynamic psychotherapy. It happens because change, by definition, is dangerous, and your unconscious mind wants to keep you safe. Not safe from pain, but safe from actual physical harm and death. And since you're not dying right now, obviously, according to it, nothing really needs to change. And any change is just unnecessary risk. While from a perspective of pure survival, this mechanism might have been useful in ancient times, now it just gets in the way. Additionally, psychological reversal is related to the psychological concept of secondary gain, in which a person unconsciously tries to hurt himself to gain something from it, approval, security, etc. And he unconsciously does the exact opposite of what he wants, and is unconsciously sabotaging his goals also. Edmund Burglar postulated a psychoanalytic concept similar to psychological reversal a few decades before Callahans, although Callahans did not know Burglar's discovery and vice versa. Burglar called his concept psychological masochism, and it appears when during psychosexual development an individual learns to take pleasure from pain, which Burglar viewed as a necessary survival skill in our neurotic world. He also postulated that everyone has some dose of psychic masochism, and that one might be psychically masochistic in one situation and not in others. Of course, there's also the metaphysical energetic explanation for psychological reversal. You see, according to some theorists, spiritual energy, which goes by different names, mana, prana, chi, ki, etc., flows through an energetic field in which there are many channels called meridians. In the aura, energy is polarized, and in this energy field there are positive and negative oscillating streams. And all thoughts we create have their own characteristic energetic structure, and parts of the structure are made by specific meridians, engaged or influenced by thoughts, ideas, or beliefs. For instance, angry thoughts engage the stomach meridian. And when we find ourselves in extremely stressful situations, multiple meridians are influenced, and the disruption in the meridians creates negative emotions. Additionally, all those thoughts and feelings are polarized. This in turn means that energy in the aura flows from the point of higher potential towards the point of lower potential. When the energies flow this way, the muscle tests less strong when you think you want to get over the problem, as it's natural for you to want to help yourself, to try to move towards a higher polarity. On the other hand, in a massively reversed person, you can learn in detail what that is in my advanced energy psychology course, the energy flow is reversed. It flows from the higher polarity to the lower. And this is why a voltmeter shows a negative polarity in a massively reversed person, which indicates that this energetic experience can be measured. Now I'll discuss the treatment of psychological reversal. Right now, it is important to note that the emphasis on and the treatment of psychological reversal varies from approach to approach. In this video, I will teach you 2 treatments that I found effective for treating all kinds of psychological reversal. It is also important to note that there is not just one type of psychological reversal, but the various different types which all can be separately diagnosed and all have a specific recommended treatment procedure attached to them. And if you want to explore energy psychology to such a depth, I can recommend you my advanced energy psychology course, which I'll be releasing soon. But at the same time, the treatment that I present here work for 70% of reversals. In the emotional freedom technique, which is a simplified version of thought field therapy, 99% of practitioners use one way of correcting psychological reversal. In it, you basically tap on the side of your hand while repeating an affirmation which affirms self-acceptance, such as, "Even though I have this problem, I deeply and completely accept myself." Allow me to now give you a demonstration of this technique. Tap on the side of the hand and say, "Even though I have this problem, I deeply and completely accept myself." This can, of course, be any affirmation which affirms self-acceptance, such as, "Even though I have this problem, I am okay." Or, "Even though I have this problem, I forgive myself and love myself." You can be creative with this. The whole purpose of this affirmation is to affirm self-acceptance, which is based on the psychological principle that a lack of acceptance of your problem contributes to self-sabotage. In the EFT school of energy psychology, great emphasis was put on saying this affirmation correcting psychological reversal out loud and with as much gusto as possible. At this point, I would also like to note that acceptance of your emotions is actually healing on its own, and I have actually created a whole alternative method of managing negative emotions called the Acceptance Question Method, which you can learn in full at mentaltherapy.net how to deal with negative emotions. Also, in the original thought field therapy protocol, you did not use an affirmation at all and just tapped on this point numerous times, until you tested strong during a muscle test while saying, "I want to get over this problem." Another way to eliminate all types of reversal is to put your index finger and middle finger on the center of your breastbone and try to imagine a feeling of acceptance and love for yourself, your body, and your personality. And most of all, the problem you're trying to solve. Because as I said previously, to conquer something, you need to accept it. And again, loudly declare, "Even though I have this problem, I accept and love myself, my body, and my personality, and the problem." For example, a person afraid of spiders might say, "Even though I am afraid of spiders, I accept and love myself, my body, my personality, and my fear of spiders." This is a good replacement for the side of hand stimulation in the EFT sequence. And just like in the EFT sequence, you adjust the statement in relation to the stage of the treatment. For example, if you overcame some of your fear of spiders and there's some left, you just say, "Even though I still have some of this remaining fear of spiders, I accept and love myself, my body, my personality, and my remaining fear of spiders." Now I would like to give you a demonstration of this particular technique. Put your middle finger and index finger on the center of your chest and say, "Even though I have this problem, I deeply and completely love and accept myself, my body, my personality, and this problem." I would like to say that some people are massively reversed. As I said before, you can learn about various other types of reversal in my advanced energy psychology course, and need a daily treatment for psychological reversal, as they have a very strong tendency for it. One easy treatment one can do for correcting psychological reversal is simply a spin-off of the previous technique I have shown. Again, you just put your index finger and middle finger on your chest and say, even though I don't want to be happy, I accept and love myself, my body, my personality, and the fact that I don't want to be happy. And do this technique daily. Allow me to now give you a demonstration of it. Even though I don't want to be happy, I accept and love myself, my body, my personality, and the fact that I do not want to be happy. Finally, I would like to note that certain people who are massively reversed do not respond to this treatment at all. They need a deeper treatment that revolves around character change. Bioenergetic analysis is a therapy which has proven to work well for very serious cases of psychomasochism or massive psychological reversal, and I will discuss it in the future on my blog, mentaltherapy.net. So if you're interested, please visit that site and sign up for the email list to follow it. Another technique which is helpful in dealing with psychological reversal is mindfulness, which I also talk in great depth on my blog, mentaltherapy.net, in the future. I especially recommend you check out a very simple technique for eliciting mindfulness and self-acceptance that I have designed to help with emotional management. It's called the Acceptance Question Method. To learn it in full, please go to my blog at mentaltherapy.net, How to Deal with Negative Emotions. I personally think that's something you simply must do if you have a tendency to be reversed or to self-sabotage yourself. And everyone has to some extent, so it's just a matter of how often it's recommended for you to do this technique. In the next lesson you'll get as a free subscriber to mentaltherapy.net, you'll learn all the secrets of neurological disorganization and how to correct it.